Welcome to today's session on team development. Before we go deeper into the topic, let's take a look at the definition of a team. Team is a small group with members in regular contact with one another. They work together to achieve a common goal. Why do you think teams are so popular? Well, teams are more adaptable and encourage employee participation. Individuals on teams have a variety of skills and judgment. Let's now take a look at the 5 stages of team development. It's also known as the life cycle of a team. Teams progress through several stages of development. Bruce W. Tuckman created the most widely used framework for team development stages in the mid 1960s. His description of forming, storming, norming, and performing offer a useful framework for considering a team. Each stage of team development has its own distinct set of feelings, behaviors. Understanding why things happen the way they do in your team can be a valuable part of the self-evaluation process. The 4 stages are a useful framework for recognizing a team's behavioral pattern. Just as human development is not always linear, think of a 5-year-old child who reverts to thumb sucking when a new sibling is born. Neither is team development. Having a method to identify and comprehend the causes of changes in team behaviors can assist the team in optimizing its process and productivity. Let's now understand the first stage of team development, that is forming. Members at this stage have a very positive attitude towards their work. They have high expectations and may be concerned about how they will fit in with the team. During this stage, the team's main task is to establish a clear structure, goals, and roles so that everyone feels confident. Before we move on to the next stage of team development, let's do a quick knowledge check. What feeling do the team members have in the forming step? Choose one of the options. Is it angry, sad, or positive and anxious? Well done. The correct answer to the question is positive and anxious. Let's now move to the next stage, that is storming. Storming, at this point, the team's focus may shift to frustration or anger as they realize they are unable to meet the team's goals. Because of frustration or disagreements about goals, expectations, roles, and responsibilities, behavior may be less polite. Members of the team may also disagree or become critical of the team's original mission or goals. The team divides the goals into manageable tasks here. Team members can benefit from conflict, resolution, and goal redefinition. Now we move on to norming. During this stage, team members begin to reconcile the gap they felt between the individual expectations and the team's experience. There is a growing acceptance of others on the team with the recognition that the diversity of opinion and experience makes the team stronger and the product richer. Members begin to feel like they are part of a team and can enjoy the increased group cohesion. Members have shifted their focus to the team's objectives, resulting in increased productivity in both individual and collective work. Before we move on to the next stage of team development, let's again do a quick knowledge check. Your question is, how do the team members behave in the storming stage? Choose one of the options. Is it polite, frustrated, or happy and positive? Bravo! The correct answer to the question is indeed frustrated. Let's now move to the next stage, that is performing. In performing, members at the performing stage are pleased with the team's progress. Members who are attached to the team are satisfied with the team's effectiveness. team members are capable of preventing or resolving issues in the team's process. Differences among team members are valued and used to improve team performance. Team process or progress accomplishments are measured and celebrated. Going to the next stage, that is stage of adjourning. Team members here may experience sadness or a sense of loss as a result of changes that will occur in their team relationship. Individual members may experience all of these emotions at the same time, or they may in parts. Before we summarize the topic, let's do a quick knowledge check once again. In which stage of team development are the achievements of the team celebrated? Choose one of the options from the given. 1. Storming. 2. Norming. 3rd is performing. Excellent. Your answer is right. It is indeed performing. Congratulations, you have successfully completed the session on team development. Let's do a quick recap. There are 5 stages of team development: forming, storming, norming, performing and adjourning. Here the team members move from a feeling of distrust and frustration to a feeling of trust, appreciation and acceptance of other members. They learn to work cordially with one another to achieve the goals of the organization by completing small and achievable tasks. Difference of team members are appreciated as the team moves towards accomplishment of their goals. Towards the end, there may be a feeling of sadness at the members as near the completion of the task, and there is an imminent termination of the team. With this, we come to the end of the session. Thank you so much for being with me. I hope you liked learning as much as I enjoyed sharing my knowledge with you. See you again in the next session. Till then, goodbye and happy learning.